Yeah, I was trying to avoid this. Oh my gosh, are we about to get our first book? This could be very tough. Hey everyone, in this video we are playing a challenge campaign. The rules for this are simple. We can only use and recruit tier 1 units, flagellants, free company militia, and empire knights. Our lords and heroes can be witch hunters, warrior priests, and archlectors. Let me know what you think of the challenge below, and hopefully by watching you can learn something about playing Total War on legendary difficulty. Now, let's begin. Hello everyone, and welcome to part 14 of our Volkmar the Grim legendary challenge campaign. I want to go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to teleport Volkmar to do this quest here. I'm pretty sure I want to teleport. It could be harder than I expect. Okay, valiant defeat. Oh boy. Do I think I could do this? I hope so. We do have them as reinforcements, so I'm going to go ahead and get started.
As the day of mystery thins the veil between worlds, Slaanesh enacts his vengeance, dragging enemies from across the mortal world into his dark realm. Among the captured, the rogues GOTREK and Felix fight, battling to escape the Prince of Pleasure's domain. Only destroying his arcane portals would weaken the Dark Prince's grip. Yet those protecting them will demand a toll in blood. No matter the price, GOTREK and Felix cannot fall, for their survival will deal Slaanesh a deadly blow and prove vital in the adventures to come.
Alright, so we are getting into the fight here. I'm going to bring just our lords and some of these flagellants to the front of the fight. That way we can have a little bit of damage suppression via the flagellant sink and keep Volkmar, keep GOTREK and Felix alive. I've never actually done this fight, so I don't know what to expect, really. Hopefully these gunners get some good shots off and prevent these units from getting too... Yeah, okay, let's bring these knights around. They can deal with that. Alright, let's see. Oh, let's not get everybody hit by that. GOTREK can go back, that's fine. As long as our warrior priests and everything are grouped up, that works for me. Although getting everybody to have rampage, yeah, it's a little iffy in the very beginning of the fight. Kind of forgetting that there were flagellants here. Hope they survive. What we got going on? Yes, people are doing okay here. Let's pull the knights out from the side. We can move this army like this way. You know, keep them up on that hill. Yeah, I was trying to avoid this. Have these guys shoot. Maybe get a group of flagellants to distract this guy. Or spearmen, really. Let's pull these guys back. We really don't want them fighting. And we'll keep the flagellants on the side. He's pretty close. He might actually just die outright. I've kind of missed attacking him. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So let's have these guys kind of guard our corners here, and we'll have the... Oh, of course, they're in rampage mode. Yeah, let's go ahead and just bring them to some safety on these corners here. Like this. We'll bring these guys down. So they're kind of guarding, and we've got our, our archers and everything on these hills. Okay, and they're bringing over one of these heroes, which is perfect. Let's go ahead and shatter these guys that are running away. GOTREK and Felix, stay alive if you can. Please, right? Okay, the knights are doing just fine. Maybe I can go ahead and get them to convince these characters to go, like, bait him over. Of course, he's trying to hit our low warrior priest. Our Volkmar. I don't don't know if our archers are helping or hurting here. I'm going to take them off the free fire ability. Let's also give everybody, take them off guard mode. The knights. Oh my gosh, the knights. Oh no, please survive. This is super great. We've had these guys since the beginning of the game, I think. And let's see, I think they keep summoning units until I actually take them out. Let's go ahead and run over. These units should get shot up pretty well. Hopefully crumble sooner rather than later. Chasing Volkmar. Yeah, don't think you want to go after him. Let's see, he's almost there. Almost able to make him not move. Yeah. Let's get in here. Take that guy out. And let's bring these guys around. Let's bring these flagellants out. They aren't really that effective in this area. Can bring these priests over just to get the buffs and debuffs. So go ahead and do this. Just to make sure he does get hit. Ooh. And yeah, Volkmar, get in there. Cool, it looks like he took a lot of damage for a second there. Maybe I should say she. Yeah, Demonette. Lord. I'll bring these spearmen just to protect the Free Company militia. What have we done? Have we done it all? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're back. We did lose 2 flagellants, but we kept our knights, which is the most important part. I think I'm going to take the crowns just because by finishing this quest, you get a ton of replenishment.
It is a mystery how we
Seduce units budget. Okay, I don't think we can use that, but yeah. Oh, no, I actually see what that does. Okay, that's great. We have this. We've unlocked the heroes. Nice, here they are. I actually had no idea where they'd spawn. But let's go ahead and get in this camp and recruit 2 more. We'll recover this turn and then go ahead and attack the other quest objective over there. So very cool. I've actually never, ever had these units. So I just want to see their skills. I'll explore and I'll come back to you guys in a second here. I'm going to run these guys back now that they can get into our territory. And I'll also bring, I guess Jared is recruiting. Okay. Very, very interesting. I'm going to put them in forward march. See if we can't get right in front of our castle there. That way we can get reinforcements if they are to attack. I don't think they will. Yeah, that is an extremely, extremely scary army. Yeah. I don't think we can do anything against that really, even with this, all of this right here. We do have more warrior priests or something I believe we could recruit. See if there's any arch lectors we can. Monster hunter. Yeah, we'll need that. That's for sure. Maybe even get another one just to have buffer. Yeah, okay. Hoping he goes after this territory just for a second. That way we can kind of regroup and come back over, or at least abandon parts of this territory. Yeah, we do have upgrades here. We can do those eventually. The main goal for me was to heal these units as best we could and move to this quest objective. So I'm going to start doing that with these. Go ahead and bring them as close as we can. Yes, there is going to be diplomatic penalty for doing this. But what can you do? Okay, if I get to 50%, I can enter encampment stance. Yeah, and we'll heal up these units to full and then be able to actually take on this army. What else? We have some construction we can do. Yeah, I'll leave it to you guys to tell me if we can recruit Knights of the Blazing Sun. That definitely adds some depth to our campaign here. But again, thank you, Jared, for reminding me that we can use these heroes. And once they have served their purpose over here, I will 100% add them to your army. What else do we have going on? Nothing I feel like we need to do right now. Go into quick deal. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the turn, just praying that Scarbrand doesn't attack us. It looks like he is settling in here for a minute. I'm going to let his bloodletting, yeah, just keep going down as much as possible. I definitely don't want to be the initiator in the fight here. These soul grinders would be very difficult. The thing is, we need more Free Company militia to actually do any meaningful damage to his units there. I'm going to trade these out. Right, because what will happen is these will all rush in, and we need to use those guns to essentially assassinate the larger single entity units. Empire Knights are great and all, but yeah, it's going to be very tough. It might be an auto-resolve, to be honest. And then over here, we are pretty much ready to go. So I'm going to go bring Volkmar closer.
Champion of the faith. Awaiting
See if I can bring these guys, yeah, just as close as humanly possible.
Sigmarite Archlector. The instrument of Sigmar's
I would like him to come to the battle with this just because it has the melee defense. That said, I think we need Volkmar to lead, otherwise these lords are just going to get absolutely crushed in the beginning. So let's go ahead and attack this lord.
Not possible.
And here we are. So valiant defeat. I think of course we're going to control a large army. Yeah, similar to before. This should be tough. Question I have for you guys who've played with GOTREK and Felix, when if they're wounded or die in a fight, can you re-recruit them? I know that they're legendary characters. I just don't know if you kind of like lose them for a moment because they're like, you know, they're a traveling kind of pair. I'm gonna actually wait. If they're not gonna move, I am gonna wait for our lords to reinforce here. It's not that much longer. What I'd like to do is just kind of go ahead and get started. Let's make sure though they are walking at the same speed. Kind of fix that for a second. Okay, we'll have them just walk. And we'll have these units kind of follow behind, but at a slower pace. Let's go ahead. Yeah, now they're running. That's fine. They have just as many single entities as we do. And my goal here is to keep these guys grouped up as much as possible so they can all share buffs together. It's going to be quite a lot of clicking to do. Might not get too far away. Make sure that guard mode is on. Let's see, what does this do? Flaming attacks? Sure. That sounds great. And Volkmar can use his abilities here. Let's see if there's a spot to do this. Kind of. Not really. But these units are getting beat up, which is great. Oh man, yeah. Let's trade with these flagellants here. Maybe bring a group forward. Yeah, Wild Riders are very strong as well. Can bring these guys over this way. Oh man, yeah, these knights are completely eradicated. Stand here. Try to bring these units back. And how are our lords doing? These guys are not even attacking. Let's make sure we're casting these spells. Mostly have the single entity units over here. I'm going to go ahead and just cast that there. If we can. I think he's trying to move out of the way to do that. Maybe here? This priest is not doing super hot. Temple Guard is super strong. I should have actually taken our guys off of their mounts for more than one reason. Yeah, I'll see if you can get out of there alive. Doing okay. Yes, these units are leaving. We definitely need these guys to come forward. Try to get them to at least distract the enemy. Or our knights. Maybe we can have them distract some archers. If this guy comes back or realizes we don't want him coming back to the fight. Yeah, the knights are at least protecting us. Okay, perfect. Let's have these guys start shooting at the units that are actually important. Like the Ancient Stegadon. Doing okay. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody else. You know, if we lose the knights, that's fine. They've done more than enough for this fight. Well, as much as could be expected with my micro. Oh my gosh, are we about to get our first book? Let's go ahead and attack this lord. I think we've done it. Congrats, everybody. So even with my very questionable micro, we did not lose a single unit. It could not have gone better. That was a very scary army to fight. Go ahead and grab the crowns there. Oh, maybe we have not taken them out. Let's see. Oh, here's Mother's Ruin. Wow, very strong. Okay, we did get our book. So we have some level ups to do.
Sigma, grant me strength.
I would be a little nervous to bring this army over. We'll let them stay alive. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, we might have to hang out in this territory for a turn. If we could get military access, which he may not give us. Yeah, trespasses is minus 45. Great. I'd love to recover. They may attack us over the end turn. So, but I'm going to go ahead and do these level ups really quick. Yeah, it says we've not moved this lord. And with good reason, we want him to defend here. Let's see if we have anything else we can do. Unassigned skill points. Okay. Let's go ahead and, yeah, get more of those abilities. We'll have Jared continue to recruit. Building upgrade available. So I have a few things to do here. I'm going to go ahead and do these off camera and come back to you guys. All right, we are back and we are just praying that Skarbrand does not attack us this turn. Actually, look, these guys, yeah, they wouldn't be able to run in any meaningful way.
My knowledge is yours.
Okay, so let's go ahead and end the turn. I mean, there's no way I think I could fight this on my own. I'm 100% going to take that, although if controlling large army changes any of those. No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this. Go ahead and also take the crowns here. Okay, decisive defeat. Oh, it's a lightning strike battle. Oh, melee. This could be very tough. Your lord is... don't know exactly what level. Well, I will think maybe I can retreat here. Yeah, same thing. That said, it would be the lord that is level 3 as opposed to melee, who's pretty important. So I'm gonna go ahead and retreat again. And we've survived. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode. And we're gonna leave it here. We have a lot to clean up, a lot to do. As always, I appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.